I'm not a star. Nope. Somebody lied, I got Jesus in my heart and the Bible in the car. Murder in my flesh, but my spirit is alive, and it screams praises to the holy God in the sky. What's happening, everybody? It's your man Tony Grammz, and I get my music from SociaLumiereTV. So I dropped the mixtape 5th April, and it's called G.O.S.P.E.L, meaning God's opportunity so people eternally live. Now, when the mixtape dropped, I wasn't really thinking it would go that big, because people listen to my music, but I didn't think so many people listen to my music. And so when they did hear it, when it dropped, it was pretty amazing. The media attention it got in just not only people outside media circles, but people in the media circles as well. It was pretty cool, because people kept telling me about how it's touching their lives and about how God's impact in their lives is amazing through the music. And that's just really what I live for, the testimonies of people after they listen to the music that I create. And that's what really just got me excited about the whole mixtape when it did drop. The whole concept of gospel really was inspired by what Jesus did in my life. Because when I was a fresh convert per se, it was amazing how I just went through this transition of who I used to be and who I am now and who I'm growing to be. And so that was pretty great. And what it did in my life was bear fruit in the form of this mixtape called G.O.S.P.E.L. And I just really tried to show who Christ is in my life and how he's affected my life, and how the problems that I went through could be the problems other people are going through, and they could be solved in the way that Jesus helped me solve my problems, you see. And so I worked with the J-Man on it. He hosted the mixtape. He's a DJ from Flavor FM, and it was a pretty great experience. It was the first time he was hosting a mixtape, and it was my first time working with the DJ to host my mixtape, so it was pretty cool. As far as impact goes and the audience that I was expecting to reach, I was expecting to reach the youth mostly, especially the youth of Zambia, and how they could be affected with Christ in their lives if they don't live with him currently. But then it was amazing, because I got people in corporate circles getting back to me about the mixtape and telling me it was amazing, and my mom was crazy about it as well, which was pretty cool. So what I anticipated was much less, in my opinion, but God has been great, and so many people got back to me on the mixtape. The entire project was hosted by the J-Man, but as far as production goes, the head producers, executive producers on the project were Mr. Always Creative, Superman, and Butter, who are from So Good Entertainment. And if anyone wants to get in touch with them about work and how they can help in their projects, they can email sogoodonline@gmail.com, and they'll probably get a response on how they can be helped further their art. It's crazy because as soon as Gospel dropped, people kept telling me they want a Gospel too. And I said, that's crazy, because I just dropped the debut mixtape. So depending on what happens from here on, I have a couple of projects that I have in mind before the album. Though before the end of this year, I'll probably drop one of those projects. God willing, everything goes well. Probably see me working with the J-Man again. I mean, who knows? And it's been great chatting with you guys, SociaLumire. I'll definitely get more music on your website, and hope everybody else can be impacted in the form of the way the mixtape has impacted positively other lives, especially in Zambia.
Girl, you make me wanna sing his face, you make me wanna pray.